Peace, Brother Gabe. Happy New Year, my brother. What's up? I'm doing good, brother. I can't complain. Hope all is well. I'm going to give it a few seconds to give a few more people a chance to jump on before I get into this quick message. 5 reasons why you should look at Karatbars in 2020. Peace. Golden New Year, everyone. Give it another few seconds, and then we'll get the ball rolling into this information. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone is excited about a new year. And so, of course, new opportunities to get on point with whatever it is that we're endeavoring to do. Of course, self-improvement is always the basis for whatever we want to do. So, peace and blessings, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my quick message for today. Again, Happy New Year, Golden New Year. I hope everyone's family is doing well. Hope everyone is feeling well. And definitely wishing you from my heart to yours a new year full of peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. And so, real quick, 5 reasons why you should look at Karatbars in 2020. 5 reasons, right? Number 1, you will get wealthy saving gold. Period. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. That's just math. Okay, so real quick. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Yatera. How you doing? So real quick, Karatbars International is a licensed e-commerce company based in Germany. A lot of people, sometimes the hang up due obviously to a lack of knowledge about what we're doing. Sometimes people think that Karatbars is an MLM. Karatbars is not an MLM. Karatbars is a licensed e-commerce company like Amazon, like eBay, and our product, if you want to call it that, is gold. Physical gold. 24 karat pure gold, which obviously is an asset, right? So Karatbars is a licensed e-commerce company that does have an optional referral program for individuals that want to save gold and have passive residual income by way of referring other people. But back to my original point, you will get wealthy saving gold. That's the premise of Karatbars. It's a gold savings program whereby, Brother Monty, peace, whereby Karatbars allows you to set up a free gold savings account. The same way that you have an account with the bank, where generally people park their paper in the bank when they're trying to save, you exchange that paper for gold and save the gold, because it makes no sense saving the paper. Paper's going down in value. The US dollar you don't hold. It's a medium of exchange. You get it and you leverage it into an asset. That's how you make money, right? So the whole premise of what we do is super simple. It's not rocket science. Karatbars is a gold savings program that allows you to save gold in small increments, right? Now, the beautiful thing of what Karatbars does is it's a very sophisticated company. They will either store your gold for you for free in their vaults, or they will deliver it to you via FedEx right to your door upon signature. It's up to you. Or you can have a combination of both. I store some of mine and I have some of mine shipped. I just did a delivery request a few days ago to have 19 grams that I had in storage shipped, delivered to me via FedEx. So it will be Merry Christmas for me when I get that email that FedEx is on the way to my house, right? 19 grams of an appreciating asset. Boom, 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 FedEx knocking on my door, getting my gold with my signature. And that asset is a willable part of my estate. It doesn't expire. It doesn't, nothing. It's a willable part of my estate. When I'm gone, my children will have that gold. If they're disciplined enough to hold the asset, their children will have the gold. But of course, at any time that we want to maybe enjoy the fruits of our asset and we want to move back into cash for something that we may want to do, of course, we have the flexibility to do that. That's a willable part of your estate. That's all we deal with is assets. We don't deal with stuff. We don't refer people to stuff, to junk. We deal with assets that are a willable part of your estate. That's what makes me feel so comfortable sharing this with you, because everybody that saves gold is going to get wealthier, period. It's a mathematical fact. Someone asked me yesterday, a pretty sharp brother that I was sharing the information with, he said, well, why do you think it's a good idea to acquire gold? And the short answer is because I learned 2.5 years ago that that's exactly what high net worth individuals are doing. Peace, Sister Dorothy. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings. Happy New Year. So the short answer, I could go on for about 30 minutes, why everyone should be saving gold. But the short answer to the question is, it's a good question, because simply I learned 2.5 years ago that that's what high net worth individuals are doing. They're saving gold. The only difference is in Karatbars, we use the language of saving gold because we're trying to help people understand that when you exchange your fiat currency for gold, you're keeping your money. You're not spending money. You're keeping money. So the only difference is that when wealthy individuals acquire gold, the language, the terminology that they use is hedging. So you'll hear Robert Kiyosaki talking about he's been acquiring gold for since 1972. That's like almost 50 years. And he says, I have millions of dollars in gold and I will never sell it. Hedging, that's the language that they use, right? We use the language of saving gold because we're trying to help educate people to the fact that that's how you save money. You don't hold cash. You save money by acquiring an asset that appreciates and that outpaces inflation, right? Question, where else? What else can you do? Where else can you put your money? Can you save your money whereby your savings will go up in value 20% in 1 year? Can you imagine going to your bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, BB&T, whatever your bank is that you do banking with? Can you imagine going to your bank, sitting down with the banker, and the banker typing on the computer, and he says, interesting, Mr. Brown, you've had an account here for quite some years, and you've always done really well with your finances. It looks like you qualify for one of our favored customer savings accounts. Oh, Mr. Banker, that's interesting. What is that? It's a savings account where you get 20% APY or whatever it is that they call it, 20% interest on your money. Can you imagine that? Oh, what's the strings attached? No strings attached. You're a favorite customer. We're giving you we're bumping you because most savings accounts you're getting like 0.05%. We're bumping you, Mr. Brown, from 0.05% to 20% on your savings. Man, you do cartwheels out the bank. You slap somebody. So that's what this is. This is a savings program where because you're saving in an asset, which is gold, your savings would have gone up. If you had been saving in gold over the last 12 months, 2019, your savings would have gone up 20%. In 2008, where else? I mean, where else can you save your money where it will bring you back 20% increase? Whoo, this thing is beautiful. So family, it's very simple. The premise of Karatbars International, been in business since 2011. This is not fly by night. It's a very sophisticated company doing business all around the world in 144 countries. The premise of what we do is simply save gold. Save gold and enjoy the returns on having the financial education of knowing to leverage your currency into an asset. That's number one. All that is number one. Okay, I'm gonna go real quick through the rest of these points, family. Number two, as I said, Karatbars allows you to set up a free gold savings account. There are no strings attached. That's a absolutely free account. That's as simple as setting up a Gmail account, whereby you can save your money in gold and have it stored or shipped. Now, sometimes people ask, well, am I actually going to get the gold? That's the whole point of Karatbars. This is not paper gold. This is not ETFs, certificates. This is physical gold. Physical 24 karat gold. That's 5 grams pure gold. Now, it's set into this card that looks like a credit card, and there's an invisible laminate over it. If I were to take a razor to it and cut it out for demonstration purposes, which I have done, this is this. That's 5 grams pure 24 karat gold. So, you can have that free account if all you want to do is build wealth. You will get wealthy saving gold, period. That's a guarantee, because that's not my opinion. Go on my page. I've shared a few times an article from Yahoo Finance that came out about 2 weeks ago, talking about the fact that high net worth individuals are stocking up on physical gold. Oh, they're pushing paper to the poor and the middle class, but the wealthy are acquiring gold. So you could do that. You could do that, and you never have to tell a soul. You just build wealth, and that's just what you do. But if you decide that you want to participate in the optional referral program, whereby you can refer other individuals and have passive residual income by way of referring people, that's reason number 2 you should look at this. Passive residual income. There's a famous quote, and a lot of entrepreneurs know this, from Robert Kiyosaki, where he says that the difference between the wealthy and the middle class and poor is that the wealthy are preoccupied with building a network. The poor and the middle class look for work. The wealthy build a network. The poor and the middle class look for work. Right? So what we have to understand, family, is that it's not good when all of your income is predicated on your personal efforts, right? So what I always like to ask individuals, no matter what we may do for a living, how long could you stay in the house, right? You got food and drink stocked up in the refrigerator. You got Netflix. How long could you lock yourself in the house and not come out before your money stopped? Before you had a serious problem? A week? 2 weeks? A month? 2 months? Before you had to go out and do something for money, right? So that's not a good position when all of your income is predicated on your efforts. So, because what happens is, if anything interrupts your efforts, your income takes a big hit. If you're a real estate professional and those deals fall through and you don't have money outside of that system that's coming into your home, you're in a bad position. So that's why I think it's good, if this makes sense, for individuals to leverage the fact that you can have a network where now other people's efforts are contributing to your income. And what made me feel so comfortable building a network of not spenders, but of gold savers. Because everyone that's a part of this network gets wealthier. Because what we do, money moves from the transaction of an individual acquiring gold, and that makes you wealthier, right? Beautiful system. So number 3, for individuals that want to take advantage of the referral program and have that network and have that passive residual income. Do you know that because the company is based in Stuttgart, Germany, which is, by the way, that city, Stuttgart, is where Mercedes-Benz is headquartered, not the plant, but the actual corporate headquarters of Mercedes-Benz. Sometimes we tell people the company's based in Stuttgart and they look at us kind of funny. I mean, that's where Mercedes-Benz is headquartered, right? But do you know that by way of the fact that Karatbars is headquartered in Germany, the affiliates, we get paid in euros? Whew. We get paid on a privately issued MasterCard. That's how the affiliates get paid. 5 to 10 times a month on a privately issued MasterCard, right? That looks like that. Now, you have to let this sink in and marinate for a second. We live in the United States where USD, the US dollar, is the currency. And we're getting paid in euros on a privately issued MasterCard. The euro is stronger than the dollar. So understand that when you get paid in euros and you live in the United States and you swipe this card and it takes dollars off of your card, but you were paid in euros, everything is on sale for a Karatbars affiliate. It's the same way you hear people talk about they go to Mexico or they go to places in Africa and they live like kings and queens because the US dollar is stronger than the local currency. We live in the United States and get paid in euro. I personally, I've never heard of any other person, any other entrepreneur in any other company that gets paid in euros, because most companies are based in the United States, right? So that's number 3. Real quick, number 4, you have the opportunity in Karatbars to leverage cryptocurrency. We're a gold company, but we also moved 2 years ago into the cryptocurrency space in a very unique way, where we have a cryptocurrency that's redeemable for physical gold. So it actually has an asset behind it. Now, one thing I'm going to say about that point, I saw an article, I think it was in either CNN or CNBC a couple days ago, where, and the title looked real interesting. The title was a question. It said, what was the number one investment of the last decade? I clicked on it and it was Bitcoin. It was Bitcoin, because they said that $1 worth of Bitcoin at the beginning of the decade in 2010 is now worth $90,000. $90,000. So, family, all I'm going to say about that is we have cryptocurrency savants, experts in our network, in our organization. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. Trust me, I'm not a technical person at all. I thank God for Karatbars. I would probably have never gotten involved in crypto if it wasn't for I was already an affiliate and all we had was gold. We were making tons of money and doing well just with the gold. So I had no choice. The company moved us also into the crypto space. I did have a choice. I didn't have to, participate in it if I didn't want to, but I trusted what the company was doing. And I thank God, because not being a technical person, I probably would have never looked at crypto. And I thank God I did, because I have some crypto holdings that are doing very well. So I'm just saying that to say that don't feel like you have to be a rocket scientist. You get in and we will walk you through getting some of that asset in your portfolio, which is crypto, right? And so lastly, And maybe the most important thing, other than you yourself building wealth, is you have an opportunity to help other people. Again, when my business partner and friend Frank Muhammad called me 2.5 or so years ago and shared this opportunity with me, what made me feel so comfortable, saving gold was a no-brainer. I told him, sign me up. How do I get started? But what made me feel so comfortable also sharing the opportunity with other people is because it's gold. Everyone else is in business trying to get you to buy some stuff that you really don't need. Lotions, potions, and pills. What made me feel so comfortable is that this is a savings program. So every single person that participates in Karatbars gets wealthier, because all we do is save gold. All we do is save gold, right? And so generally, family, whatever it is that we may be doing for a living, we can't make someone else do that. So we can't necessarily put someone else in position or put someone else on to what we do. But everyone can save gold and build wealth. Everyone. And one thing that I've learned is that people who don't have money need money. And generally people that are making good money want to make more. So, I appreciate everyone who was on the stream. Get back with me, leave a comment, inbox me if you want more information. All I do is share information. And then you take that information and you know, make a decision on it. But if you want any more info about what we're doing with this wealth building program, then by all means, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to give you some more information. And if you're seeing this stream by way of someone else's Facebook page that may have shared it, then of course get back with them. And I'm wishing you a golden new year. Peace and blessings, family. Till the next time.